Hello everyone and welcome back. And I am playing the Outer Worlds. It's like a space RPG and it's made by the people who made Fallout, or like the first few Fallouts. And it's very replayable, I know, and there's two DLCs, so maybe I'll play those. Maybe. Um let's just go. Um
It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in
oh,
Haw's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, that stings. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter.
um yeah. Yeah, I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Weapon management. Too much to read. I'm trying to have fun, man. Okay, just testing it out. Riot armor. Bunch of nanners. Whoa, slow mo sword fight. Ooh. Oh.
Really? How is he?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee.
You have to give it a 0.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Whoa. All right. No, you've been promoted. Level up. Character ledger. Wait, view ledger. Wait. Skill improvements. Anti-clear. Ah, I remember this because it's the same thing from the start. This. Perks. You've grown healthier anytime with the stats. I don't know. The quicken the dead. Charge is much faster. I think I'm just gonna go health. The final boss fight.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so.
Yeah.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Prepare. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
He threats me.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne.
Oh god.
Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
What an epic gamer moment.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters.
Go ahead,
High-capacity power regulators are some. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time.
CIC.
This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh, Ernie. I think brutally shot themselves.
Accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month.
Well, I don't like Ernie's tone.
We've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I might have.
I'm Reed Thompson.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical lab, they're deserters. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with my...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right. Yeah, oh, Jesus.
Bastard snuck up on me while I was barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you manage to acquire...
Hello. Ah ha ha. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, heavy, light. Also light, okay. I didn't even kill these people. Money? Money. Much money. Why is this there to be empty? Oh my god, we're finally there.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Hi.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Yeah.
Much of
Just bust down, start gunning down this one.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Are you staying long? You should try some of my...
You sent me to make peace.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Well, let's see what happens when you hit a human with this. What happens to their insides?
Go away, Phantom!
Look at us!
Ooh. He was a criminal.
Do you understand what you're about to do? If you're sure. I had to ask.
We'll direct it to Edgewater, and then we'll murder Reed. Because that'll cause the most deaths. Let's go! Ed Letty.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Look at
You killed
her.
my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal.
Okay. Okay, you're being come back to Edgewater. What's happened outside? Hold on.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Okay. Okay, you're being come back to Edgewater. What's happened outside? Hold on.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Come on, Edgewater.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return.
That
Those
comes
are
together.
my terms.
I can murder him.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Hey, maybe
Kill
both.
Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how
nice.
I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
That's true. I mean,
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
gee, oh my god. We need to talk about sneaking up on me like that.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, my life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs.
Yeah.
I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Give me that.
We did it!
Yeah, we did. Oh, what's happening to you? Okay. Hide. Oh.
I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain.
Experiencing any...
Unnatural drippage.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Yeah.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
I don't know what all these words mean, but okay. Okay, I can get into restricted areas. Hold on. Oh. Hello. Sam. Ask Ada about them. Okay, I don't need to do that quite yet. Well, that's, I'm probably going to end the video here. If this does well, I'll probably make a part 2. and more parts to come. If it does badly, I'll probably make it a part 2 anyway, because I don't care. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. See ya.